am so behind. I got so many out of cycles to do, and then this garbage shows up. CryptoTalk.fm. My name is Leicester. I'm your host. I noticed I'm kind of becoming this outlaw, guy, the final outlaw. I'm walking around and there's whistling in the background. Tumbleweed tossing in the breeze, and it's the whole nine. It's the whole show. So I I was browsing around. I was looking at Hachiko again, and Hachiko did a major drop recently, and I gave my little message again. I have to tell people, you gotta give my credit. I just want people to give my credit. Your uncle's Leicester's at CryptoTalk.fm. Your uncle Leicester's trying to look out for you. And again, just to repeat, I didn't say what to do. I didn't say what not to do. I didn't give a call to action. Just the only acknowledgement I'm looking for here, I said that you're gamblers. You're rolling the dice, hoping that you crack it. And there's a chance you might not, but you got to accept you're gamblers. And once you accept that you're a gambler, you can, gamble smart. Just be smart about it. I mean, it doesn't mean you don't. Just be smart about it. I think a lot of these people, they just YOLO'd into the damn thing. And if you don't know what YOLO is, it means you only live once, and it means you're dumping more money than you should do. If you're dumping more money than you can afford to lose, you're doing it wrong. You should not be tossing so much money in there that these kind of dips bother you. That's the point. That's number one. That's number one from your uncle, right? Is if you're putting more money in a project than you can afford, stop doing that. Okay. Lesson number two is, if the amount of money that you did put in would bother you when dips like this happen, you did it wrong. Okay. Lesson number three, if you believe in the project, that's the key. If you believe, and I'm not talking for because they're not doing anything. I'm talking just if you believe in the gamble, you think it's going to win, right? If you believe, you have to train yourself. Buy when it's red, sell when it's green. Buy when it's red, sell when it's green. That's it. If you can do those things that your uncle just broke down for you, I guarantee you will feel better. I can't guarantee a win, because in none of these projects can you guarantee a win. A lot of it's timing. A lot of it is predictive, but a lot of it's just timing, being at the right time, at the right moment. And we have passed the one key moment of maximum profit. There might be another one. We don't know if there will be. The chatter about the exchanges and all that said, listen, okay, maybe that does happen. Well, let's step back a second. There's another one out there, GOAT, and I'm not talking about that one because that's garbage is what it is. Garbage on a tin. I am just expressing when that got, the Binance and all this, get all the chatter, all that. Look at what happened. And if you don't know how to read it, this is another lesson from Uncle Leicester. Look at what happened on Dex Screener or any other tool you choose. And you can look at the traffic, and it tells you when bots are doing it. We had bots on the Hachiko side. We had bots on the GOAT side. But GOAT tossed millions and millions of dollars worth of bot traffic at it, to the point it was able to spur enough FOMO to trigger a higher market cap to grab the acknowledgement of a Binance and all the other exchanges. Do you understand the game that I'm describing to you? And I describe it to you as a game because that's exactly what it is. The game is, how much money are you willing to burn and dump into a project for artificial traffic to eventually catch the attention of the exchanges and take it from there? It's like trying to start a campfire. That's all they do. That's what all these garbage tokens do. That's why it's a gamble. So for all the naysayers who say, I didn't know what I was talking about, and call me a futter when I say that you're a gambler, here we are, folks. Once again, your uncle never told you not to do anything with this business. I ain't never tell you not to invest. I didn't tell you to take any action whatsoever other than be smart about it. Be smart about what you do. If you want to stay, train yourself, buy on red, sell on green, not the other way around, which is what you're trained to do by the other YouTubers. And I understand. I am not trying to tell you that you will win. I'm trying to educate you on how you stay calm and stop freaking out when stuff happens. If you want to keep freaking out, there's nothing I can do about it. But I also have been at every point steadily telling you, don't freak out on anything. And if you are, it means you got too much money in the business, and I would recommend that you pull back a little bit. If you want to be a gambler, you want to roll the dice. I am not begrudging that strategy. It's up to you. Just admit that's what's happening because that's clearly what's happening, and you're cool. And we move on. Now I got some other garbage I got to talk about.